Welcome back to our channel, where we unravel captivating stories from history and mythology. Today, we embark on a journey through time and faith, exploring the epic story of Abraham, the father of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Join me as we delve into the captivating narrative of his call, his perilous journeys, and the enduring legacy he left behind. Our story begins in the ancient city of Ur, where Abraham lived a comfortable life. Yet amidst the familiarity and routine, a divine call echoed within him. God instructed Abraham to leave his homeland, his family, and everything he knew to journey towards an unknown land. God promised to make Abraham a great nation and bless him abundantly. This call, a defining moment in Abraham's life, demanded immense faith and unwavering trust in the divine plan. With unwavering faith, Abraham embarked on a perilous journey, accompanied by his wife Sarah and his nephew Lot. They faced countless challenges: scorching desert landscapes, treacherous mountain passes, and encounters with diverse cultures and customs. Each step of the way, Abraham's faith remained steadfast, guided by the promise of a new beginning in a land he would call Canaan. Abraham and Sarah embarked on a journey to Egypt out of desperation. Faced with a severe famine in their land, they sought refuge in Egypt, a land known for its abundance during that time. Little did they know that this decision would mark a significant turning point in their lives. Upon their arrival in Egypt, Abraham became concerned about the beauty of his wife Sarah. Aware of the risks, he devised a plan to present Sarah as his sister rather than his wife, fearing that they would face harm if Pharaoh discovered their marital relationship. Despite their fears, Abraham and Sarah found themselves under the watchful eye of divine protection. As Sarah caught Pharaoh's attention with her beauty, God intervened. Afflicting Pharaoh and his household with plagues, God ensured that Sarah remained untouched and unharmed. As the plagues continued to afflict Pharaoh and his household, he eventually discovered the truth about Sarah's marital status. Feeling deceived, he confronted Abraham and commanded him to leave Egypt. Although they left with a sense of relief, their journey was far from over. Abraham received a great deal of wealth from the Pharaoh of Egypt because of Sarah, his wife. See General 12:16. Genesis 13:2 says, Abram was very rich in livestock, in silver, and in gold. Abraham, his wife Sarah, and Lot, his nephew, came out of Egypt and continued to grow, wealth and power. The separation. As Abraham and Lot journeyed together, conflicts arose between their respective herdsmen over grazing land and resources. To maintain harmony, Abraham proposed a solution. He suggested that they separate and choose different territories for their flocks. Abraham's generosity allowed Lot to have the first choice, enabling him to select the land he desired. Lot, enticed by the lush and fertile plains of the Jordan Valley, opted to settle near the city of Sodom. Unfortunately, this decision would later bring him face to face with the city's wickedness and moral decay. Abraham's path. Abraham, guided by his faith and trust in God, continued his journey towards the land of Canaan. He settled in the region of Hebron, where he established his dwelling and continued to deepen his relationship with the divine. God appeared to Abraham and made a covenant with him. As part of this covenant, God promised Abraham that he would have descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky. This promise was extraordinary, considering that Abraham and his wife Sarah were advanced in years and had long been unable to conceive. Abraham, known for his unwavering faith, had received a promise from God that he would have descendants who would become a great nation. However, as time passed and his wife Sarah remained unable to conceive, doubts began to arise. In their quest for a child, Sarah suggested that Abraham take her maidservant Hagar as a wife, the birth of Ishmael. Following Sarah's suggestion, Abraham took Hagar, Sarah's maid, as his wife, and she became pregnant. Ishmael, a son long awaited by Abraham, was born to Hagar. This momentous occasion brought joy and hope to Abraham. As he saw the fulfillment of God's promise of descendants, Ishmael grew up and became the ancestor of 12 princes, whose descendants formed various Arab tribes. This lineage connects Ishmael to the broader Arab world and its rich cultural heritage. The religion of Islam emerged in the Arabian Peninsula. Muslims believe that the Prophet Muhammad was a descendant of Ishmael through his son Kedar, according to Islamic tradition. In a miraculous turn of events, God fulfilled his promise to Abraham and Sarah. Despite their old age, Sarah conceived and gave birth to a son named Isaac. This astonishing event demonstrated the power of God's intervention and the fulfillment of his divine plan. Isaac became the father of Jacob, who was later renamed Israel. Jacob in turn had 12 sons who became the heads of the 12 tribes of Israel. Jesus Christ came from the generation of Judah, the son of Israel. Jesus is the progenitor of Christian faith. The descendants of Isaac also played a crucial role in the formation of the Israelite nation, the custodians of the Jewish faith. Abraham's faith was tested when God asked him to sacrifice his beloved son. Abraham obeyed God's command, demonstrating his unwavering faith and trust. However, at the last moment, God provided a ram for the sacrifice, reaffirming his covenant with Abraham. Sarah, the loving wife of Abraham, died at the age of 127 in the land of Hebron, Canaan. After her passing, Abraham purchased a burial site called the Cave of Machpelah to lay her to rest. This cave became the family burial site for Sarah, Abraham, and their descendants.
After the death of Sarah, Abraham did marry another woman named Keturah. This is mentioned in the book of Genesis 25. Abraham and Keturah had several children together, and these descendants went on to form their own tribes and nations. Abraham shared his great wealth before his death. He gave all that he had to Isaac his son. He gave gifts to children of the concubines and sent them away according to Genesis 25 verse 6. Abraham lived 175 years. Then Abraham breathed his last and died at a good old age, an old man and full of years. And he was buried in the cave he bought from the Hittites. Conclusion. Abraham's journey reminds us that faith often requires us to step outside our comfort zones and embrace the unknown. It challenges us to trust in the divine plan, even when the path ahead seems uncertain. As we contemplate his story, let us draw inspiration from his courage, his faith, and his unwavering commitment to God. Thank you for joining us today as we explored the captivating story of Abraham. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell for more captivating stories from history and mythology. I encourage you to share your thoughts and reflections in the comments below. Until next time, may your own journey be filled with resilience, faith, and divine protection.